see this? This is the result of taking a book series and putting it inside of an NES cart. Where's Waldo, the video game? The book series was amazing. It was extremely colorful, very detailed, and the more you looked at it, the more you noticed out of it. But with that being said, is the game going to be as good as the book? If you think about it, there's not many NES games that are based off a book series, mainly movie series, and most are shit. So with that being said, is this game going to be good? Only one way to find out. What is this? What the f*** is this that I'm looking at? Like, how do you go from this to this? Like, seriously, it looks like the Nintendo just dropped a bunch of acid, maybe a combination of other drugs with a little wash of Jack Daniels. Looking at this literally is about to give me a brain aneurysm. Like, right now, I've got one f*** of a headache right now. You know, I gotta go get the Tylenol. Where's the Tylenol? Seriously. A majority of the game is dragging the target over the screen to find Waldo. That's great and all, but it could have been a little bit better. It should have been an 8-bit magnifying glass, because honestly, I have no idea what the f*** I'm looking at right now. I can't even tell where Waldo is. So, that's Waldo? There's 3 people in the target. Which one is Waldo? Well, maybe it's this guy. He resembles him a little bit. That's apparently Waldo, too. All I see is what looks like logs of shit, and is that the Slender Man? Again, is that even Waldo? It looks like some guy just running a concession stand. You know what? Maybe it is Waldo. I heard some things about him quitting the hide-and-go-seek business and start making food at fairs. You know, I did hear some good things about his fried Oreos at these fairs that he's been going to, so hopefully I get to see him in next year's fair. Out of the whole game, this is the most accurate Waldo I happen to find. Quite proud of myself, I have to say. I noticed too, in between the levels, when Waldo walks from one place to another, his walk cycle is weird. Maybe he's got the wrong trousers on. I also noticed right at the beginning of the game that Waldo, for a fraction of a second, is made of numbers. A little weird, don't you think? Oh, now we're really up shit's creek now. I have to find this guy in a cave. A dark, spooky cave, probably filled with rats, bears, and spiders. You know what, f*** it, let him get eaten by the animals. I really don't give a shit. It's his own f***ing fault. He went in the cave anyway. I got a heart. I can't let that guy die. Believe it or not, this is probably the easiest level. Once you find him, you lead him back out the cave into this hole. I mean, that's what it looks like. You know, for all I know, this whole cave, this thing could be a uterus. And that exit, that's a vagina. So what you're witnessing right now, kids, this is the birth of Waldo. Cover your eyes. Ah, f***. The time ran out. It's one of those games, the time limit games. Those games suck. But this game, this one's a real ball buster. Anytime you click on a spot where Waldo is not on, 10 seconds of time gets taken away. You smell that? Yeah, it's bullshit. One of the levels takes place in the city. Man, the city is not as busy as it normally is. Probably because a fair is going on. So ton of traffic being held up, though. Probably because of Waldo. Get out of the road, you douche dick! Hey, boss, can I have a pizza, please? Douche move? There's a ton of manhole covers on this one street. Like, why? There's no purpose for it. Ah, there's Waldo back again at the concession stand in a much appropriate place, too. Ah, the subway. A grand place full of rats, garbage, and miserable people. Like me. Or wait. This is the subway? So we go from trying to find Waldo to a maze game. Maybe the game developers thought kids would get tired of searching for Waldo. Honestly, smart move. Because I still have a of a headache from looking at those screens. My only problem with the maze subway level is the control. I honestly don't know how to describe it. You have to play it yourself in order to understand. The last level of the game is a casino game. Yeah, you know those casino games where you pull the lever and you try to get 3 pictures in a row? Well, here it is in a kid's game. The only problem? It sucks. You have to get all 3 spinners to land on Waldo's face. If you get all 3 to land on another face, it will not work. What makes it difficult is the middle spinner. It moves faster than the other 2. Trying to get this spinner to land on Waldo's face is harder than trying to play Flappy Bird while riding a skateboard on a treadmill that's being pulled by a buffalo down a road full of speed bumps. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. And once you get all 3 spinners on Waldo's face, he goes to the moon. Yep, the moon. After all that, he launches up to the f***ing moon. This guy is the definition of a jack of all trades. First, he's a professional hide-and-go seeker. Then, he's a food concession stand cooker. Now, he's an astronaut. For an NES game that's based off a book series, it's pretty mediocre. It's a one-time player. Then after that, it's time for it to collect dust on a shelf. But since I don't have much room on my shelf, off to the moon it goes.
I have nothing to do with this video, except for the fact that I am sitting with these headphones on, and they feel fucking awesome. Then when they'll give me a phone charger because my phone's about to die. I'm trying to get these. Hey, I'm back.
Back? Alright, cool.
Sick. Oh, hey, have you seen the Mets? They're actually winning this time.